What's up, Planeswalkers? Se.3 back with some more Magic the Gathering Arena. Don't forget to head on over to flipsidegaming.com and use promo code 6 for 10% off on orders over $10. Now, I took so long during my testing sessions today. I tried some demon adaptation thing, didn't work great. I tried Noxlands, didn't work great. I plan on doing videos for these soonish, but I'm really frustrated. Also, 5-color black, I saw a lot of people talk about. I wanted to make a teamer land destruction. I've got things that I want to do, but by God, I was running up against nothing but mono red aggro and freaking Jeskai control, and my mind is numb. So you know what we're doing? We're playing zombies. Why? Because zombies make me feel good, alright? As you can see, I put in some fine finalities. Gruesome Menagerie is still 2. This is what the deck looks like. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's good. I lost my mind playing these freaking non-zombie decks. Just want to play some undead nonsense. I'm sick of this crap. Freaking control. Alright, this person is super new. Morgoth Boglier. Doesn't even technically have a rank yet. Let's hope he's not playing mono red or Jeskai control. This is a hand. Glowspore Shaman, hopefully get a land. Can keep things going. We're going to start off with the black. Alright, red something. Red black, okay. Might be a burn style deck. It's relatively cheap. Alright. I'm seeing, you know, cards played in different things. I'm liking it. We are going to Glowspore Shaman. Graveyard Marshal might be better because it blocks nicely on the Dusk Legion Zealot. Yeah, I like that. We can also get aggressive if we want and play out the Death Baron. That said, it looks like my Graveyard... No, my opponent's reading the card. That said, Graveyard Marshal probably going to bite some removal. Opponent could be playing Suicide Black with some red. Suicide Black is a deck where you don't care too much about your life. You're just trying to play a bunch of stuff. But yep, eats a shock. That's fine. Potentially he's playing Rakdos Control, which is respectable if he is. Or not. Just playing Rakdos stuff. So we will go ahead and Shaman up here. Get a 4th land, hopefully. Yep, and we're going to go ahead and get a Woodland Cemetery. Next turn we can Liliana if we want to. And just start plussing. Seems reasonable. No. Graveyard. Just those. Alright. Yeah, Liliana's fine. I could also just find back my 2 creatures and play one of them. That is also a reasonable play. I possibly want to save finality if my opponent is on a relatively wide strategy. That's it. If the attacks with all, no real reason to block here. We are even on race. Not like that. But I can technically race him just as well. And I will just Liliana. If they pour a bunch of stuff into this Liliana, I'm fine. Yeah. But she gains me life. They didn't have anything to do end of turn. Molderhulk is nice to see. How much do you have? 1, 2, 5? Does it say? Yeah. So we have 5 in there. So he costs 4. So I think I can -3 Liliana and cast him for what it's worth. But I don't think I need to just yet. I kind of want to draw a card so I can get an Underrealm Lich down. Underrealm Lich, really nice, difficult card for red to deal with. Obviously, my opponent could be playing Vraska's Contempt. I don't necessarily think that's the case, though. My opponent, I assume, is relatively new, which does mean we are playing against a new player, but they came into best of 3, so darn, they're going to murder my Liliana. Fair. They treasoned me. And they're attacking very nicely here. Not wasting a damage. Alright, so we have Underrealm Lich, which is nice. Really good blocker here. Opponent is stuck on mana somewhat. But not only is this a really good blocker, it's going to let us dump stuff into our yard. and choose the best card to get back. So Find into Molderhulk is looking pretty decent, depending on what we get next turn with Underrealm Lich. So real nice stuff, real good, pleasant stuff. One is stuck on 3 though. Curious what else they're playing. Easy blocks here. Yeah, they do just go for it. No, not yet. Go ahead and kill their Dusk Legion man. And I'll take 4 damage to keep Underrealm Lich alive. Yeah, that's fine. Here we'll take the Baron. Let's see. So now we have 7 things in the grave. So unfortunately, I can't do a bunch of stuff, but I can. Liliana. Ah, I didn't get any life. Nonsense. I can attack and put them down to 4. And I'm going to. They only have access to a single act of treason, so at worst, they can put me to. I guess they could shock act of treason if they play a land, so that'd be 6, 8. So I could be at 5, no, 4, 3. Yeah. So at worst, they could put me to 3, but they have to have exactly like act of treason plus shock and land. So it's a fine attack in my opinion. All right, let's see what sideboardy stuff my opponent's going to have. I'm going to treat this like any other aggro deck, which means Cravings, Scavengers. I actually think I like the life gain from Liliana, as opposed to kind of like the later game value of like Gruesome Menagerie. Seems reasonable. Don't think we need to draw as many cards. I think Deathgorge Scavenger is helpful enough here, just gaining us life and things. And let us drop. Drop a single Underrealm Lich. Hey, taking out a little bit of the power of the deck, but we just want to control our opponent and win with our superior cards. A lot of deck suggestions, a lot of decks that I do want to play, but I'll be damned if if some of these decks are frustrating when your opponents are like nothing but Jeskai control and mono red. Like I was trying the demon deck, and I only had time to test like one best of 3 game with the demon deck. I tested a couple best of 1 games because I thought maybe that'd be better. But so the best of 1 games were like against super aggressive decks, and then the single best of 3 game that I tried was against just the slowest Jeskai control you could ever play against. This unfortunately is too slow against an aggressive deck, so I'm gonna mulligan, try to get something better here as my voice gets shot. This is fine. No, we don't need all those lands. Same number of like lands, but we have like more proactive things to do. And go and do this into Shaman, into Scavenger probably. I probably won't end up using the land ability. Yeah, it's not just that my opponent was playing Jeskai control. It's that they were playing like incredibly slow. I have no real problem. I have a problem paying attention to what I'm playing. I have no real problem playing against Jeskai control. Control in general. They took forever for every single play, and I was like, oh my god, come on. I don't know why my game is being stupid in terms of like hiccups, but it is, and I apologize. I don't think I need anything. I think 5 mana is fine. So theoretically, we block something here, we Deathgorge Scavenger, eat something. Or we might end up just doing both of these. Probably a better thing to do. Walk the plank, incredibly rude. So I could scavenge on this. But I think I'm just going to play both of these cards. sure. Boop. Boop. No thanks. I already have more land than I would like. Only 3 creatures in the yard, which is unfortunate. See if they try to murder more of my guys. Water's getting low, which is nice. Looks like they're killing my Marshal, which I find incredibly offensive. Nope, just a big man. Just a big scary man. Let's see. Block and block. Ow. Death Baron is nice to see. I don't have enough mana to play both. That's frustrating. I think I scavenge here and eat another lump. We'll eat the Child of Night, I guess. So I'll go up to 11. No attacks. I can block on both of those. If my opponent attacks with all of them, then I can just take the lumps down to 6. I assume they're just going to hit with Monster Sword. That's fine. I don't block here. I pretty much have to attack and eat something now. Then I play Death Baron and I have access to Graveyard Marshal. Underrealm Lich is very nice. Well, first I'm going to see if I can eat something. This might trade 2 for 1 here, but I think I need to value the life more than not losing, like, not trading for his 1/1s. I think the life is more important. All right. I do think I'm going to need to block with the Marshal. Against a red deck, you can't reasonably go down super low. And it's possible that I will need to, like, do some double blocking shenanigans, but luckily my opponent is on a lot of lands. Didn't attack, alright. That is great for me, because it means I can get rid of this. I can get out my Underrealm Lich, and that'll be a 5/4, so I can block the Monster Sword. And I can, even though I don't have a ton of stuff, over time I can get a really wide field with Marshal. I guess I could have attacked with the 3/3 there. That was kind of dumb. Maybe not. Opponent's still playing lands, luckily for me. They're top decking kind of poorly. Obviously, at any time, they can steal some of my stuff. They're playing theft cards. Sure, I just get rid of a 3/3 here. Get to pick the best card with my Underrealm Lich. Which is probably Moment of Craving. Yeah. I'm gonna give him the oops. Give him the mind game oops. Darn, he didn't fall for it. That's fine. I'm going to do this in response to the trigger so that it's smaller on his turn. What can my opponent get from me? Nothing, because I have Memorial to Folly, so... Luckily, Eldest Reborn, not terribly scary against a deck that can actively eat things out of their graveyard. I will, if this does go off, I will show one thing that is a minor UI annoyance. The targeting is really frustrating to be able to click more Memorial. I've done it before, so I know I can do it, but sometimes the card, like, covers up most of the memorial, so it's difficult to adequately target. Looks like they have something for my Marshal and or Death Baron. If it's just damage, I'm gonna pay the 4 life. Because I do have Deathgorge. And I don't mind using it. Oh, they're gonna kill my Deathgorge? Just do it! Unfortunate, but sure. Yeah. Does make my creature smaller. Yep. Eat this. Just get another Marshal. Play the Marshal. And pass the turn. Argument there for Stage of Supplier. I don't trust anything, so I went into full control. Alright, so... Alright, there we go. I hope there's only one in there. Alright. None for you, please. It's nice because I can now eat something without needing to attack. A creature turn here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Walk the plank. It's rude. They still don't have great attacks. And as time goes on, I just get a better and better situation. I think Molderhulk is correct here. It's just so strong. Let's go ahead and get back the memorial. Play this out, eat one of his things. Should be in essentially an unlosable position. And pass. So we can start attacking with the Molderhulk, because even if they double block, we have access to memorial loops. So there we go. Nothing like a good series of zombies. I wasn't planning on doing the full suite of rotation. It's just, man, it was really... I got really frustrated playing against those freaking meta decks. And there's nothing wrong with playing against meta decks. Even if I'm playing, like, kind of wacky decks, it's the fact that, like, it was nothing but that. And to be... I think the biggest culprit was the Jeskai control player against my my Arcane Adaptation demons. They just took forever. And, you know, when you're playing, like, a nonsense control deck, or a nonsense, like, essentially combo deck, it's really easy for that to be disrupted. To be fair, I've modified it such that it's like a normal Dimir mid-range deck. And I did win a game, but the games I lost just took way too long. What is God of Horizons? Is that what their name said? Oh, yep. This is probably fine. It's a little too low, but we do have access to Gruesome Menagerie, which is why I think this is reasonable. Since we do have the double stitcher, we can kind of expect a decent menagerie. Okay, Merfolk is not exactly something we'd love to see. A top deck land is something we hate. We're relatively convinced that we can resolve Gruesome Menagerie. It's getting to 5 mana is going to be hard. Don't block. Can potentially double block with some suppliers, or double block here, which is Nice. Not even gonna entertain the idea of get this nonsense out of here. Attack. So we do have a nice blocker with a 3/1, which is very nice. And if this becomes a 4/4, totally fine. Double blocking. We have a 1, 2, and a 3 for Gruesome Menagerie for what it's worth. Next turn we have Supplier and this tapped. Silvergale, sure. Buff up the Deep Root. Yeah. I do think this is easy to block. Ooh, alright. So I can Menagerie into Menagerie. I just have to make it to 5. Obviously, this has potential to go awry, but they didn't have a land. Oh, yeah, they drew a land. So Deep Root Elite, probably not going to be able to double block and kill that properly. But, ooh, that is bad to see. For what it's worth, we can double block either of them. And I'm totally fine double blocking this. We just want as much control of the board as we can get. Unfortunately, we don't currently have a play this turn. Molderhulk would be fantastic to see. I am the top deck god. Oh, this is nice. And more with the Folly. Alright, so we have a nice large. Like 2 number 9s. A number 9 large. Alright. Get dunked on. Yeah, this is good. This is... You don't need to be good at Magic if you can draw what you need every time. My opponent has 53 cards left in their deck. What? It's 60, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can't do math. 67? 65 cards? Why? Just gonna, let's see, get one of these. One of these. Do I want more mill? One of these. What I dunk in there? Nothing really important. Yeah, sure. Got him on that sweet 2-turn clock. Charter Course? Pff, that's slow. Yeah, I think my opponent stumbling on mana kind of cost them the game. The top deck Molderhulk was top, literally, but they're running too many cards. Yeah, 65 cards. I don't know why. My guys have Death Touch, so I don't care. I have another dank Menagerie coming out. Do I have another Death Baron in here? No, doesn't look like it. I might get one. Nope, didn't get one. Yeah, let's go ahead and Menagerie up. Let's go one of these. Let's go one of these. Let's go another one of these, I guess. I mean, these are bigger, but only by 1. I'd rather just dump more stuff in my yard. Speaking of dumping stuff in my yard, more nonsense. Alright, let's see. Easy attack. Easy attack. I don't care if I trade with any of these. And if I attack here, he would have to lose like 2 of his strongest cards. So pretty easy attack, I think. I don't want to die to sleep, but I die to sleep anyway. So I do need to threaten the hell out of him. Am I dead to sleep? I mean, I can't do anything about it, but 7, 10, 15, no. So I don't die to sleep. And I do not mind if my opponent, like, trades the hell out of my Molderhulk. But they have to, they don't have to do something. They could go to 1. Oh, no, they're not at 14. They're 13, so they literally have to block something. So, yep, real nice. The battle of the tribes. The zombies will always win. So they did get sleep. Ow, ow, ow. Finality was really good. My stuff's gonna die as well. Ooh, shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I think I do have to finality. But I'm gonna go to 1. Alright. Put 2 1/1 counters on it. Yeah, so... Crap. I think I still fudged up. Because that'll go to 5. Crap, I'm dead. I died. Oops. To be fair, I think I was dead anyway. No, I could have just finded some stuff. God dang it. This is awkward. I deserve that. That's what I get for not doing math first. Alright. Real easy, real simple. Moment of Cravings. Probably still Deathgorgers. I don't know about Liliana, but sure, why not? Menagerie was real nice there, but I don't actually think it's great. Midnight Reaper, again, don't think it is great. I'm actually not sure about the other Liliana. You know what? I think this is actually fine. Don't hate me, please. We're all human. We all make mistakes. Let's see. So I could have found... Yeah. I could have cast Find and had enough blockers. Obviously, they could have had something, but... Unfortunate. This is fine. We're just going to start out with this Supplier. Yeah, it's fine. Next turn, we Moment of Craving something good, or we just play a Memorial to Folly. Yep, they didn't have anything, which is nice. I don't want to see, like, Flood here, please. Underrealm Lich we can do on 5. Excuse me. Yep, so that's one of the things that we would like to kill. So next turn we can Marshal. And then the turn after we can Lich. Cool. So hopefully my opponent's hand is slow enough that we're okay. That is frightening. I'm not going to lie. Do I think Scavenger is better than Marshal here? I do. And we do this here because we would rather gain the life proactively and gain power. Well, gain the life. You guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, so now things can start getting out of control. Especially with that. We do need removal on that. But I do think I'd just keep attacking. We'll go ahead and eat the... If a non-creature. Alright, so I can eat the land. Yep, I'm fine with that. Just makes a potential Molderhulk better. Nope, didn't get one. If nothing else, next turn we have 2 cards to play. So we can just keep pressuring their life total. They are going to have a lot of blockers. That's interesting, though. Because there's, like, no reason not to cast things before combat. Unless they have an instant speed Merfolk. Is there a flash? Oh, that. Okay. There's a flash Merfolk. It's the blue one that taps a creature and removes its abilities. But they didn't have double blue, so... And they still don't, which is nice. We'll just take the Marshal here. And we are just going to hit them. Exile their chart. Alright. So we have real nice damage on them. I don't even think that we need to cast the Deathgorge Scavenger here. Like, I guess we could just... Yeah, we just eat another one of our lands. Why not? No, I want to eat a land, please. Thank you. I have to get my veggies. Oh, I thought I passed it in turn. Yeah, so our opponent, not in a great spot. They would use a lot of their... they would need a blue source and sleep. And that would save them a little bit, but it uses up this entire turn, so they won't put me in lethal range. Deeper Waters, sure, gives them blockers, which is reasonable. So I do assume they're going to cast a Merfolk here. Yep. So we're going to have a lot of 2/2s. But many of my creatures are larger than that. I want to start eating my creatures. No, I need to start eating non-creatures. I'm dumb. Everything's fine. Are they going to attack with the River Sneak? Because if I get a removal spell... If they attack with it and I get a removal spell, they're dead? Because I killed the Mistbinder. Yeah, I think they had to do that. I think they were correct doing that. Especially since I got a removal spell. So we are just going to attack here. Non-creature card. Alright. We have more lands, right? Yeah. Now, I do attack with everyone. I guess I have Moment of Craving first. Just gonna keep munching on them lands. I hope I targeted 2 different ones. Alright, cool. Can't let 2 through, so he has to just chump. And no reason for me to cast the Graveyard Marshal. We can just activate the ability. So even if he has sleep here, he would have, what, 3 mana to work with, all green? So... Yep, that's totally fine. Because this creature should be able to untap. Keyword should. And you die now. There we go. Should have won the first game, but I'm dumb, so we're going on to game 3. Do I want to switch anything up for game 3? I don't hate the idea of duress, but we're going second. I'm a madman. But I like the idea of being able to proactively remove certain threats. The sleep and the enchantment are really difficult to deal with. Obviously, this is not great if my opponent like just plays them early, but so here, honestly, I think this is fine. Yeah, I need another land, but I think what I do is I turn 1 Diregraf Ghoul, and turn 2 I duress and Stitcher Supplier. Ooh, another duress. I don't think there's a non-creature that I care about them playing on turn 2. Obviously, I don't have removal right now, but the things I took out for these aren't early game removal anyway. So River Sneak, it is a thing. Let us duress first. All right, they have one creature. They have a lot of lands. So I think I actually just... I think I do skip a turn, essentially, to play the Memorial to Folly. It counters a non-creature spell? That's strange. That's a strange thing to bring in my opinion. But, yeah. Alright, so they gave me full information. They shouldn't have played that there. They should have played one of the cards I knew about. So this would be a 3/3. Probably attack in, yeah. So yeah, I have full information on them. I think I'm just going to have this enter tapped. I'm going to attack. I highly doubt that they're going to trade here. Then I double up on my zombies. Next turn I play Death Baron, and we're in a pretty decent situation. Looks like we have Molderhulk in here. But that's pretty much it. A lot of lands got dumped. Yeah. Can't block that. So, I won't block it. Might as well duress. Alright. Nothing. But that's fine. Because we have a real nice clock. Obviously, we don't have to deal with sleep. But, you know, if they have sleep, they have sleep. I guess they probably would have cast it last turn, so maybe I shouldn't have duressed there. But I can Scavenger. I'm not sure there's anything I really want to Scavenger. Got some draw there. Got Memorial back something end of turn. Yeah. So I'll still probably end up attacking with all of these. Just because it's a real nice pressure. I decide to keep getting in with the river. I think that's correct. This doesn't mean we can't do stuff end of turn, but it's real nice. Just being able to kill that when their shields are down. Whoa, 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 calm down. Opponent likely trades? Yep. It's fine with me, gets more stuff from my yard. Makes utilizing Molderhulk a little bit easier. But we dumped not a lot of creatures. So now we have no information on our opponent. Sure. I'm essentially just hoping that it's too little too late for them. It's very nice that my stuff has Death Touch. Just now at 52 cards left. Very interesting. Alright, just decided to no longer get in there. I'm just going to keep the pressure on. That still dies, has Death Touch. So my opponent should be blocking differently. Alright, I guess it doesn't actually matter, but yeah, that has Death Touch, so both of those are going to die. Oh yeah, if they block... yeah, I don't know. Let's see what I got in here. Another Molderhulk. Go ahead and have this enter tapped and just Scavenger up. And we'll go ahead and eat the Mistbinder. Oh, love the zombies. Probably my first stream for Winter Break is going to be just a ton of zombies playing competitive constructed event and seeing how far I can get with the zombies, making changes to the sideboard and things like that. But I mean, Deeper Waters is too little, too late. Yeah, I mean, I just attack with everyone and they're dead. Good game, God. I have redeemed myself from that terrible misplay game one. Obviously, we're not playing against super duper competitive decks, but I just really like the strength of zombies. They're a nice, like, not tiered deck, but they work, right? So I just love the freaking deck, and I need Wizards to give us the other zombies back. Oh man, I would like to thank my patrons for their lovely support, especially Zeraga and Salamander. If you'd like to join them in supporting the channel, you'll find links to that in the description below. You'll also find links to my Discord server. Be sure to check that out as well. I hope you guys liked this video. I know my rotation decks, once they get into this number of videos on them, they tend to do worse, but I just absolutely love playing all of the decks in the rotation. That's why they're in the rotation. But I should theoretically be doing the cool decks soon. It's just the stupid things just refuse to be nice to me. So yeah, go ahead and tap that like button, add a subscription to your mana pool, and cast a comment in the comment section down below. And until next time, I will be one.